लोग मंदिर आदि बंद रखते हैं, कुछ काम नहीं करते, कुछ नहीं करता है। भक्त्यानंद प्रभुपाद कहते हैं वैष्णव विचार में, गोस्वामी मत में भगवत सेवा के लिए सब कुछ करना चाहिए। विशेष करके ग्रहण के समय क्या करना चाहिए? नाम संकीर्तन। अभी बहुत आनंद होगा, 5 घंटे तक आप लोगों ने पूरा क्या मचा दिया? आनंद मचा दिया, हिला दिया सबको। इतने नित्य कीर्तन किया, बहुत अच्छा है। कलियुग की धर्म जो नाम संकीर्तन है, क्योंकि नाम संकीर्तन के द्वारा ही जो की परम कल्याण है। और भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर के भी जीवन बारे में, जीवन चरित्र बारे में आप लोग भी श्रवण किया है। भगति विनोदे धरा जलसंख धार निरवधि भयता रुधि रोधन है। भगति विनोद की जो धारा जो है, एक गंगा की धारा के भांति प्रवाहित होते जा रहे। जिस प्रकार गंगा गंगोत्री से प्रकटित होकर के है और कहाँ पर मिलित होते हैं? गंगा सागर में जाकर जैसे सारे बाधा आदि को अतिक्रम करके चलते। ठीक उसी प्रकार बाकी कथा तो आप लोगों ने श्रवण किया। गौर धाम और गौर नाम यदि भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर प्रकट नहीं होते, चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जो जन्म स्थान जो है आज हमारे निकट दूर रहा है। भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर महाप्रभु की आविर्भाव कल के जो है प्रकट कराया है। जिस कथा प्रसंग आप लोग ने श्रवण किया, ये भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर जब सब कुछ छोड़ करके जब वृंदावन भजन करने के लिए जा रहे थे और रास्ते में एक रात्रि जो है उन्होंने शिव जी के मंदिर में विश्राम किया। स्वयं शिव जी सपने में आदेश दिया कि आप कहाँ जा रहे हैं? आपके सिद्ध महापुरुष जिस कारण से संसार में आप आए हैं उसके तो पालन करो है। महाभागवत कभी दैन्य से भूल जाते अपने कार्य, भूल नहीं जाते, इसकी भी लीला है। भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर सोच रहे हैं मैं सामान्य एक बंदे जी, लेकिन मुझे भजन साधन करना है।
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur was thinking that I have just ordinary person and I have to perform bhajan and sadhan. Actually, he is the Kamal Manjali of Srimati Radhika. Can you hear me? Please tell Hare Krishna. You can hear me? So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is the Kamal Manjali of Srimati Radhika. What kind of Manjali you are? But Bhaktivinoda Thakur is himself is saying, he is himself is saying that I am the Kamal Manjari of Radhika Rani. So what kind of service of Bhaktivinoda Thakur? Bappu? कौन सी सेवा? Bappu? Oh, camphor. Okay, he is the service. He is serving of camphor. So this is all described very nicely in the scriptures. So Shivji said when Bhaktivinoda Thakur got the dream of Shivji. So what you have to do? You have to establish the birthplace of Mahaprabhu. So first you have to establish the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the second you. So whatever the kuprachar, the bad prachar preaching is going on in the world, so you have to destroy that, and you have to preach the Harinam. That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he returned from that, and returning back, he went to Godru. Actually, so what he saw after performing Bhajan Sadhan, there was a Jalingi Nadi. Hare, viewers are coming, getting down. Haribol, can you hear me? Please tell Haribol, can you hear me? Am I audible to you? So when Bhaktivinoda Thakur was when he went to the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so what he saw there, that is a funeral place, the Kabristan of the Mohammedans. So after some time, what he saw, there was a garden of Tulsi. So he asked to all the Mohammedans that you are the Muslims. So whatever you do, you do always adverse. Whatever the Hindu does, Muslim always do the adverse. They're eating, sleeping, everything is adverse. We used to chant the Gayatri month and other months in the east direction, but they used to do all kinds of things in the west adverse direction. So we used to clear our shave. They always grow their shave. They don't keep the shikha also. So everything they are doing adverse. So they always write. We will always write from the right side, but they always write from the left side. So this is happening by the Muslims. So we think that actually Ganga is pious. We think that Ganga is pious, or they think that Ganga is unpious. So that's why here. So one amongst them, one old man said, whatever kinds of seeds we put here, maybe grains, turn to the form of Tulsi. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he re-established the Avirva place of Mahaprabhu. That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur entered into the Vrindavan and Suryakund, where Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj used to live. 140. So 140 years old he was, Jagannath Das Babaji. Their eyelids was too long. So his servant, which name? His servant Bihari Lal. His servant Bihari Lal, he keep him on a basket on his hand. His servant Bihari Lal, he kept him on a basket. So when Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj was not able to walk, but when he saw the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so he fall down on the ground and he jumped there and started dancing there. Who's the mridang player? He used to do the very nice kirtan. There is a boy. बांके बिहारी की देख छटा बांके बिहारी की. He used to sing very nicely. There is a boy who Gurudev is describing himself that he is a very nice singer or kirtaniya. So Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, so he told that this is the birthplace of Mahaprabhu. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he got the map from England and he tell that this is the actual birthplace of Mahaprabhu. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur did another thing. He appeared Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur on this word also, because so he told to Radhaji, please give me your another Sakhi so that I can make progress in Bhakti, and I can preach the Bhakti all over the world, because it is alone not possible for me. Yes, actually, Bimla Devi. There was a console of Jagannath Devi. So just by the mercy of Bimla Devi, Bimla Prasad was appeared, descended in this word. This is just external thing actually, formality, all just formal things. But actually, so Radharani, so she sent her special Sakhi, Nain Mani Manjari, on this earth. So she said, go and preach all over the world the Manovishta of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, fulfill the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this world. So now go on the earth and preach all over the world Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire and fulfill the desires of Mahaprabhu. So that's why Srimati Radhika Rani sent the Nainmani Manjari to this on this earth. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur became the father, and Nainmani Manjari, she became the son of Bhakti as a form of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. This is all just a pastime. This is all just a leela. So that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur. अरे डिस्कनेक्ट कर दो फोन. So that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur escaped himself from the clutches of Mohammedans, and he escaped from there. So there is another mystery is here, secret is here. Nainmani Manjari said that this is not possible by me. So you have to send one another Sakhi. Nainmani Manjari is told to Radharani that I cannot do these all things alone. So you have to send another Sakhi to me. Otherwise we are not able to fulfill the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Radhaji asked, whom you want? So please give me Binod Manjari. Nainmani Manjari said like this to Radhaji. Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj Ji, Param Gurudev, Srila Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Keshav Goswami Maharaj ki jai. That's why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. So whatever the work of Mayapur states, he gave all the things to Brahmachari. कौन से? Binod Bihari Brahmachari. His name was Binod Bihari Brahmachari that time. So he gave all the works to Binod Bihari Brahmachari, Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. He was very expert in dealing this courts matter. So how to look after the lands and everything. He was very expert in this. So what he did at the night, he called all his God brothers. So he went to at that place where the at the place of Mahaprabhu, where that was a funeral place of Mohammedans. So whatever they dig out all the dead bodies, and whatever they had there, they collected all the things, everything, and then throw into the Ganga. So this is true. If somebody's bones you throw into the Ganga, so then that person will go to the higher planet. This is the glory of Ganga Jal, Ganga water. So if somebody's body touches the Ganga, so he will be liberated. So that's why Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, the Binod Brahmachari, they have dig out all the dead bodies and throw them all to Gangas. And in the night, in a very meantime, what he did, so what actually Bhaktivinoda, so and in the night time, what he did, he grows many trees there. He planted many trees there. There is coconut trees, very tall trees there. He planted so many trees there in the night time, in a very short time. Kisse? So police came there. अरे अभी कथा कर रहे हैं गुरुदेव. So actually what happened that time, because Bhakti Binod Brahmachari planted so many trees, so the Muslims said, no, this is our place. So the police came. Bhakti Binod Brahmachari called the police. Then police came. Police asked, how you can say that this is your place? Because he said, no, this is our place. Muslims said like this. So Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, what he did, this is the 50 years old tree, this is the 70 years old tree. So he explained like this. Then police came to know, oh, this is the place of this Hindu's place. So now they started beating all the Muslims, and they ran away from there. So after that they built a very beautiful temple which is in the Mayapur. So that's why actually if we see this Mayapur is established by Binod Bihari Manjari. Vinod Bihari. Actually, Vinod Bihari Brahmachari. If Vinod Bihari doesn't come in this world, so it is not possible to reestablish the birthplace of Mahaprabhu. So in this way, Bhaktivinoda Thakur at the Shri Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ji ki jai. So secondly, what he do? He preached the Gaur Naam of Mahaprabhu. So he preached the Gaur Naam in the world. This is true. Actually, this is done by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Because at that time there are many kinds of Sakhi, Bheki, and Apasampradaya was preaching bad kuprachar of bhakti. They were bad preaching of bhakti. So that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they went village to village and then opened the Naam Hut there. So he go to town, village to village, and he established Naam Hut there. So he preached the Shuddha Naam of Lord. Even he was a district magistrate, but still at the daytime he used to go to office, and the night time or evening when he sit on the horse and go everywhere and preach the Harinam. So he used to tell the story of the bhakti before the people. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written in his biography, when he was coming back after preaching from one village. So there was deep forest. So he was on the horse. It was like around 12 p.m. So nothing at the midnight time. So there was nothing to see. Too much darkness there. He was not able to see anything. So maybe some lion and the dogs were walking there. The owl was also owl was also there. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, there was too much dark, but still, if we were place of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, so we got fainted. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was on the horse, and the horse was going tuck tuck tuck, tuck like this. So when he came at the midst of forest, so there was one lady was crying. Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur was targeting her voice and going to that lady. When he saw that there is a beautiful lady, so Bhaktivinoda Thakur asked that, "Who are you? Why are you crying?" So she said, "Look, I am the Maya Devi herself." Hey Bhaktivinoda Thakur, so you are preaching the pure name of Lord in the world. So that's why effect of mine is destroying. It's infuriating. So that's why I'm crying. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, "Whatever you do, if you are going to die, you die. I will go to preach the pure name of Mahaprabhu." Shuddha Bhakti means Bhaktiruttama. So I will preach the pure devotion of Lord, Shuddha Bhakti. That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the characteristic of his life is beautiful, amazing. So that's why that's why Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he used to do the kirtan of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So that's why he was preaching the Shuddha Bhakti. We have to understand the views of that Mahapurush. Even in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, he has established the Amrit Bhashya there. And after that, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, which Bhashya? He has written Anubhashya. He has written Anubhashya. He has written Anubhashya. So these are the views of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written around 400 granth in his life. So Gurudev used to say that when I was giving the works of addition or to some, so it was so hard to do. But how Bhaktivinoda Thakur alone lonely he has done, and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, how many granth they have written. Every day Nadia Prakash as the newspaper, every day they were establishing new granths. Not only one granth, they have written so many granths, and how much hard work they have did. And which is the topmost granth is Jaiv Dharma of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. If you won't read the Jaiv Dharma, then you cannot be Vaishnav. So that's why everybody has to read Jaiv Dharma. Gurudev Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he used to tell everybody, you should read Jaiv Dharma. And if you read the Jaiv Dharma, then you will automatically read all kinds of scriptures. Ujjal Nimrani Bhakti Rasama Sindhu, many kinds of granths, Sabdarshan, Shad Darshan. So all the darshan you will came to know. There is no other question, there is no other answer that you cannot know, which is not in the Jaiv Dharma. If that's why everybody has to read Jaiv Dharma. Chaitanya Shikshamrit he has written. He has written Brahman Vaishnav Vijay. So many kinds of beautiful granths they have written. So Gurudev Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, so when he was writing the Jaiv Dharma into the Hindi Bhasha, so reading that granth, all many kinds of Pandit, they were so much astonished. They were shocked. When I was in Mathura, I was going for alms, begging. So I used to give this Jaiv Dharma granths to everybody. And reading the Gurudev's this Jaiv Dharma granths, JC College and many college, so I used to give the professors this granths to the professor. So they were so much shocked to reading this granth. They said, this is incredible granth. After reading that granth, Jaiv Dharma, they said, oh, that is very incredible. We used to think that all Mathvasi just they used to eat and play the kartal only. This kinds of mentality people have. Earlier, when we used to say Vaishnav, so people think, oh, he is just a person who used to give the fire to the dead body. So it means people were thinking like that. They are the people. Vaishnav is like the people. When somebody died, so we call them. They will do the sankirtan, play some kartals, and will take dakshina and go away. So this kinds of Vaishnav people was thinking like that. They all are the foolish men. They are not able to run their livelihood. That's why they have left their home and came to this mutt and all. And they are eating because ladies are died. Their business is flopped. That's why they have came into the mud, and now they are playing kartal and eating whole day. That's their duty only. So this is the Vaishnav that time. So many kinds of mentality like this. I am telling you the truth. So because I have been so many times in the BSc college, JSC college in Mathura, so for begging, so the professor of that person, they used to say like this. So I was going there. So I would like to distribute this granth to everybody. So after reading this granth, everybody was shocked that this is a very beautiful granth, and this granth is written in Hindi so amazingly. We have never read like this granth like this in our life. So seeing this granth, everybody was shocked, and then after that they used to meet with Gurudev. Even so many people, they have taken the initiation with Gurudev, from Gurudev. Many people have connected with Srila Gurudev. From the inspector, SSP, many kinds of people, they connected with Gurudev. How? After reading his granths. So Gurudev's Hindi was incredible, very beautiful. So now, because we are discussing about Bhaktivinoda Thakur, so that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he has preached like this all the world. This is the participation of Bhaktivinoda Thakur in this world. He has preached the Shuddha Bhakti in this world. And the second is Gadadhar Pandit. She is Radharani herself. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, two. There are two Gadadhars in Chaitanya Charitamrita. One Gadadhar is Gadadhar Pandit and Gadadhar Das. Both are the expansion of Radharani, but Gadadhar Pandit, he is herself Radharani, incarnation or herself Radharani. So Gadadhar Das is called his Prakash, his view, Kaya view. So in Gaur Gardesh Deepika it's also told like this: Gadadhar has a deep relationship with Mahaprabhu, Gaur Gadadhar. That's why in Bengal used to say, you people used to say Gadai Gauranga, Gadadhar and Gauranga, Gauranga. Wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there is Mahaprabhu, there is Gadadhar, there is Gadadhar. Where is Gadadhar, there is Mahaprabhu, like this. So Mahaprabhu cannot live without Gadadhar, Gadadhar cannot live without Mahaprabhu. So Gadadhar was little bit higher than the age. He was older from Mahaprabhu. But they have the deep friendship with each other, that eating, sleeping, they used to do it together. Gadadhar left his house. He spent so much time of his day in Sachi mother's house. And Sachi Mata used to love both of the child like a son. So that's why in the Chaitanya Bhagavatam it is described like this. Whenever Sachi Mata, she was confused that because they have so much deep friendship, they are very close friends. They looks like Ram Sita. Because Ram cannot live without Sita, Sita cannot live without Ram, like this. So Gadadhar cannot live without Gaurang, Gaurang cannot live without Gadadhar. So this is the way. This kinds of many leelas. Gaur Gadadhar Katha is very pious and incredible. So Gadadhar was studying in a higher class. I am telling you in a very short way. And Mahaprabhu, he was in a lower class. But Nimai, he was so little, but still he used to say so highly talks. So some people like this. They are very short. They are very less than in age, but still they used to talk so many highly talks. So Nimai was so younger, but still he was saying very incredible talks. But Gadadhar in a different way, they have a different nature, because Gadadhar, he never used to talk so much, and Nimai, he is so much talkative. He was so much talkative, like this. He used to say like this. That's why sometimes Gadadhar, he was unsatisfied and used to be far from him. But after sometimes when they used to meet, one day what happened? Gadadhar, he was coming from the school, and Nimai, and when he saw that Gadadhar is coming, so he was following him. So Gadadhar was thinking, he will tease me now, he will do something bad with me. That's why he has changed the route and go in another other way. So Nimai was also following in the same way, and he used to go and stand in front of him. And whenever they used to meet, they used to do argument. So Nimai is studying Vyakaran, the grammar, and Gadadhar Niti Shastra, Nyaya Shastra. So he was studying Nyaya Shastra. Gadadhar was studying Nyaya Shastra. But Nimai, So he used to started questions about Nyaya Shastra. But Gadadhar don't like this. Doesn't like this. Are you are studying in a lower class, so you should ask the question of that same class. But Nimai, he was so much talkative. He was so much Basha like talkative. He used to say, okay, please tell me what kind of Nyaya Shastra you are reading. What is Nyaya Shastra? So please tell me about the liberation, the mukti. What is the definition of mukti? He used to speak like this. So he used to say, so free from all sorrowful suffering, this is mukti. Mahaprabhu said, no, it's not right. Harikatha. So what is the mukti actually? Getting that lotus feet. So getting the lotus feet of Bhagwan, this is the complete liberation. But what is the complete liberation? So attaining your transcendental form and directly you serve to Bhagwan. That is the actual liberation. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they used to had this kinds of talk with Mahaprabhu and Gadadhar. So now I am telling you further katha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he took the sannyas and he was going, so Gadadhar was thinking, I have to go with Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu, after taking sannyas, so he promised to Sachi Devi, hey mother, or Nadia mein, I will always stay in Jagannath, because Sachima said, because Vrindavan is so far, so that's why you should stay very close to me. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he promised to her mother that I will stay in Jagannath only. And at that time it is really hard to come back from Vrindavan to Navdeep, and you will not get any kinds of news. So Mahaprabhu, that's why he said, okay mother, I promise you I always stay in Jagannath Puri, which is very near to Bengal, Nadia, Navdeep. So when Mahaprabhu this promised like this to Sachi Devi, so Gadadhar took the Kshetra sannyas. What is the meaning of Kshetra sannyas? So after taking the Kshetra sannyas, that person cannot go far from that place, out from that place. So Gadadhar took the Kshetra sannyas in Jagannath. So that's why because he was thinking that Mahaprabhu will stay in Jagannath Puri. So maybe Mahaprabhu can go here and there, but most of the time he will stay in Jagannath. That's why he took the Kshetra sannyas and stay in Jagannath Puri. And Mahaprabhu used to live in Gambhira. Mahaprabhu used to live in Gambhira. Gadadhar, he was staying in Tota Gopinath. So now you can ask the question here, why Gadadhar was staying in Tota Gopinath? Why he was not living with Mahaprabhu in Gambhira? Swarup Damodar, Rai Ramanand, they were staying with Mahaprabhu. But if Gadadhar can also live with Gadadhar also can live with Mahaprabhu. But Gadadhar used to live in Tota Gopinath. So there is a beautiful story of Tota garden. Tota means garden, Bagicha. And so Gopinath was manifested from there. Who manifested the Tota Gopinath? Actually, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. So we used to go Tota Gopinath. Actually, that time the ocean was very near, or is there also. Once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was visiting with Gadadhar at the lake of Ocean. So he said, Gadadhar, I would like to give some precious thing to you. So Gadadhar said, okay, please give me. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu scratched the sands of the oceans. So there is a beautiful vigrah was coming from that sands, and he gave that vigrah to Gadadhar, which is called Gopinath. So he established that Gopinath in that garden. That is why being a garden, this is called Tota Gopinath.
ठाकुर जो बैठ गए थे, बाद में जो ठाकुर खड़े हुए थे,
नहीं पहले खड़े हुए थे.
पहले ठाकुर जी खड़े हुए थे.
Earlier Thakur ji was used to stand. अरे यार प्यास लगी है मेरी. पानी की बोतल. पानी की बोतल.
वो तो फिर ठाकुर जी के माला पहनने के लिए जब हाथ में जाते थे, ठाकुर जी stand करते.
So what happened? Earlier Thakur ji was staying. So after sometimes he took in sitting posture. So there is a different katha.
महाप्रभु नित्य प्रत्यक्ष
Mahaprabhu every day
गदाधर के पास आते.
he used to come with Gadadhar
गदाधर के मुखार में उनसे
and he used to hear Bhagavad Katha from the mouth of Gadadhar Pandit. Gadadhar used to study Bhagavatam and Mahaprabhu used to hear that.
बहुत अनेक लीला कथाएं.
So there was many pastimes took place that how Gadadhar was performed bhajan staying there. Nityanand Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, many kinds of devotees, they used to come Tota Gopinath.
गदाधर के पास आते.
They used to come to Gadadhar and stayed in Tota Gopinath. Gadadhar,
के जो है भोजन के बाबा
he always used to take care everybody and feed them, arrangement all their food stuffs.
गदाधर तो साक्षात
Because Gadadhar herself is Sarva Lakshmi Srimati Radhika, that's why she was taking care of everybody. One day Advaita Acharya,
बंगाल से
he was coming from the Bengal.
और सुंदर चावल लेकर के आए.
He took some beautiful rice.
गदाधर को दिया.
He gave to Gadadhar
वो चावल बनाया.
and Gadadhar made that rice. And after making that rice, he served to Nityanand Prabhu and Advaita Acharya. So at the same time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he said, Gadadhar, even I am not your friend. So where is my part? Where is my plate?
देखो सर्वंतर्यामी.
So the Sarvantaryami, the omniscient
फिर गदाधर के
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came there, and what Gadadhar did, so whatever he had left for him, so he has given all the stuff to Mahaprabhu.
महाप्रभु कहने लगे
Mahaprabhu said, no,
तुम भी बैठो.
you sit also.
दोनों आज एक साथ में.
So we will eat together.
किंतु गदाधर
But Gadadhar, he said, no Prabhu, you take,
जो आपको उचिष्ट रहेगा.
so whatever the remnants, I will take that.
इसी प्रकार
So that's why Gadadhar,
महाप्रभु ये भोजन करा.
he used to feed Mahaprabhu like this.
प्रेम.
This is the love actually.
यहाँ पर ये अभी समय हो गया.
Because time is going to be over.
देखो
Look,
जो प्रश्न मैंने उठाया.
so the question I arises here, why Mahaprabhu was not staying with Gadadhar and why they were living separately. Gadadhar is staying in Tota Gopinath, Mahaprabhu is staying in Gambhira. What is the reason behind it? What is actually? So in this context, Srila Gurudev, he used to give an example that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is Krishna himself. And Gadadhar, for the reason Krishna appeared in this Dharadham, in this land,
और राधा जी के तीन वस्तु की जो है आस्वादन करना.
so he wanted to relish three things of Srimati Radhika Rani.
ये तीन वस्तु के आस्वादन करना.
So he would like to taste three things.
तीन वस्तु का आस्वादन करने के लिए
So for relishing these three things, what he did,
राधा जी के भाव और
he took the bhav and kanti, the complexion and the feelings of Radharani.
विचार करने लगे.
So that's why Radhaji was thinking,
मेरा तो भाव और कांति कर लिया.
because he has taken my bhav and kanti,
मैं वो कैसे आस्वादन कैसे करें?
then how he is relishing that, so I have to look after that.
Theoretical सब पढ़ लिया.
So he has written everything from Raya Ramanand theoretically.
बहुल में गोदावरी के तट पर
So at the Godavari Tat,
राधा जी के साथ
with Raya Ramanand, even Vishaka, the Sakhi, he has studied all kinds of tattva, theoretical way.
क्या करना पड़ता है?
So in a school, after theoretical or after studying, what you have to do? You have to give exam. So after reading 1 year, you have to give exam.
बहुत अच्छा है कि नहीं?
This year is very nice, because in this year the children are saying, because every year Corona used to come, then there is no need to give exams.
परीक्षा जाना नहीं पड़ेगा. आप सबको पास कर देगा.
So that's why government passed all the students this year.
पेपर में आता है. बोले बस मोदी सरकार अच्छा
So some child written in the paper this times, we pray to God this corona comes every year because there is no need to write any exam. So what actually I mean to say, the Krishna, he came into the form of Gaurang after taking the feelings and complexion of Radharani. So he talked and he read everything from Vishaka Sakhi, the Rai Ramanand, Bhakti Tattva, every Tattva he has read he has studied. So this is all theoretical actually. Now we have to give some practical. And this is exam time. So Gadadhar, Srimati Radhika said, okay, how you have learnt all the things properly, so now I have to check. That's why Gadadhar, he used to live in Tota Gopinath. And Mahaprabhu, he was staying in Gambhira. So he used to live with Sarup Damodar and Rai Ramanand. Lalita and Vishaka Sakhi was there. So he is studying very nicely, or that's why Gadadhar, his in his internal eyes he used to watch everything. And Gurudev used to give another example. Why Gadadhar not living with Mahaprabhu? This is special actually. This is a very mysterious thing. Because Mahaprabhu, he was always observed in Radha Bhav. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always he used to himself that I am Radhika. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita it is mentioned, day and night Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was observed in the bhav of Radhika Rani. Just like when Uddhav went to Vrindavan, when he saw the Unmad Dasha, the higher stage of love of Radhika Rani, in the same way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also he was observed himself in the bhav of Radhika Rani. So now I am telling you a little story here, Katha. Radharani, there are three kinds of view prakash of Radhika Rani. One is Vrishbhanunandini, and second is Sanyogini, and other is Vyogini. Sanyogini Radha, she wanted to, for meeting Krishna, she went to Kurukshetra, and the Vyogini Radha, Vrindavan. Oh, she stayed in Uddhav Kyari. So this katha is written in Brahma Geet. Sanyogini Radha, she went to Kurukshetra for meeting Krishna. In the Rath Yatra context, this is also mentioned. Everything is described there in the Rath Yatra context. So in the same way, please come into the katha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was staying in Gambhira, and he was always observed himself into the bhav of Radhika Rani, and he always used to say, "Kahan jaun, kahan paun, Brajendra Nandan." Kahan more sukh? Where should I go? Where should I find Brajendra Nandan? Day and night, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was thinking like that. He was crying in the feelings of Radhika Rani. At that time, Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanand, they used to give sympathy to Mahaprabhu. How they used to give sympathy? Sarup Damodar, Vidyapati Chandidas, he used to sing the Jadev and Vidyapati Chandidas Kirtan, and Rai Ramanand, whatever he has written, Swarachit himself. So he used to quote that kinds of shlokas, of the separation shlokas, Gopi Geet, Brahma Geet. And whenever Mahaprabhu used to hear this katha, so Mahaprabhu's separation mode was increases that time. Especially at the night time, Mahaprabhu's separation mode was increasing so much. There are three stages of Mahaprabhu. One is Antardasha, second is external Dasha, Ardhabhajya. So you understand, one is internal, second is external, and second is half internal external. So Mahaprabhu used to, in the external Dasha, he used to ask the people, "Oh, how are you?" And he was taking care of all the devotees. And second,
अपने लिए कहते थे कि मैं चैतन्य हूं। कभी तो अपने भावों की व्याख्या करते थे।
Ardhavajya Dasha. Sometimes he used to say that I am Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I will go to Yamuna. I will go to Radha Kund. I was sitting in Radha Kund. Whatever I see there, that how Krishna is playing in the water with the gopis. So he was thinking like this. In one Sakhi, she showed me Krishna's that he is playing with the water in Radha Kund with the gopis. So that's why Sarup Damodar and Rayaman, they used to tell so many kinds of katha to Mahaprabhu. But in the internal stage, the internal dasha, internal stage, he never used to talk everybody. Sometimes he used to, like a tortoise, he used to, what we can under, just like tortoise, he used to keep all his body parts very short form. Just like tortoise, whenever he sends somebody, so he used to, what we so he used to like this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kurma means this tortoise. Like whenever tortoise, he used to, inside the body, his senses, his all the body parts. Hide. Yes, sometimes, Mahaprabhu, he used to hide all his body parts in his body, like a tortoise. So he used to become like a tortoise. Sometimes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, water is there also. He used to be long, 7 or 8 feet long. Their hands and all the body parts stretches. Mahaprabhu, there is a Gambhira, there is a temple, Radhakant temple. There are 7 doors. So he crossed that and used to come out. Sometimes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he crossed all those 7 doors. He used to go at the bank of ocean, and seeing the ocean, he used to remember the Vrindavan Yamuna, and he drawn into that ocean water, thinking that it's Yamuna, and he used to go so long on that in the ocean after crossing that. That's why it is said in the internal stage Mahaprabhu behave like this. That's why Gadadhar, he never lived with Mahaprabhu, because Gadadhar is Radhika, and Mahaprabhu is crying in the feelings of Radhika more. So who will give the sympathy to whom? Gurudev used to give one example. I am not giving the example. Gurudev used to say like this. That's what I am telling you. When with the Gurudev we used to go to Tota Gopinath, so Gurudev used to give very nice Harikatha there. There is a chess lady's husband. Suddenly he died. Okay. So they were neighbors, or the lady neighbor came, and she's giving the sympathy. Why are you crying? Who has gone? So they never back. So she was giving like sympathy. At the same time, what happened? Her husband also died. So now what she will do? She will give the sympathy to her. What she will do? She will run away from there. and she will be stable.
ठीक उसी प्रकार
In the same way, Gurudev used to say,
ये गदाधर तो साक्षात राधारानी है।
Gadadhar herself Radharani.
राधा जी कृष्ण के विरह में कैसे खड़ा?
So Radharani is so much paining in the separation mode of Krishna.
कौन किसके सामने?
So who will give the separation? And Mahaprabhu also playing this kinds of leela. So that's why Gadadhar never went to Gambhira. He never stayed with Mahaprabhu.
सांत्वना कौन दे सकते थे?
Who can give the sympathy?
कौन हो?
So who can give the sympathy? Whose separation is less? So they can give the separation. Sarup Damodar, Raya Ramanand, Vishaka and Lalita.
और राधा जी की विरह क्या है?
And Radhaji's separation is topmost.
जो भाव राधा जी में है,
So whatever the bhav Radhaji have, it is not in Lalita and Vishaka.
मादनाक्ष
Mahabhav, which is called the Madhanakya Mahabhav, the topmost stage of love. Lalita Vishaka doesn't have it. What to speak about others? Uddhav also said, Mahishi Sudurlava. When Uddhav was in Vrindavan, so seeing this kinds of stage of love of Radhika Rani, so there was one verse came out from his mouth.
भगवती नाम महाभागा।
Bhavati Nama Mahabhava, Mahishini Sudurlava.
ये कृष्ण की अत्यंत प्रिय है।
So who is very dear to Krishna.
कृष्ण के प्रति ऐसी विरह कैसे हो सकती
So how you can get this kinds of separation for Krishna?
है? विरह नहीं,
This is not your separation. This is not your separation. Just for mercy upon me, you are presenting this kinds of bhav.
महिषी रोगी सुदुर्लभ
Mahishir Sudurlava
नित्य संजोगी द्वारकापुरी में
in the Dwarkapuri.
महिषियों की जो महिषियां जो है
So the Mahishya who was staying in Dwarika, Rukmani Satyabhama, they don't have this kinds of love. So our Tikakar writer is saying here, when Uddhav entered into the Vrindavan, at the time Krishna was not got married.
ये तो मथुरा से आए।
So he came because he came from Mathura.
तो उद्धव कैसे कहा गया महिषी रोगी सुदुर्लभ?
So how Uddhav said that Mahishi Sudurlava? Ah, this is the logic here. How he said?
कृष्ण के लीलाएं जो नित्य है।
So because according to Yogamaya, the Krishna's leelas is eternal. That's why Vishwanath Chakravarti used to say Krishna's leelas are eternal.
किसी न किसी ब्रह्मांड में
And this kinds of leela is going on in some Brahmans.
हमारे गुरुराय गुरुगुणो भगवान
Dekh it pai.
ये लीला इसी ब्रह्मांड में
So one leela is going on in this Brahman, and also other leela is going on some Brahman also.
उसी ब्रह्मांड की जो लीलाओं से जो है दर्शन करके
So after taking a darshan of other Brahmans, so from the Uddhav mouth, this words came out by the Yogmaya's mercy.
ये तो महिषी शब्द कहाँ से आया?
So what otherwise why Mahishi he cannot use Mahishi Shabd?
इसलिए सच्चिदानंद में
That's why Sachinandan Gaur Hari,
जो राधा जी के भाव
who was relishing the bhav of Radharani,
महाप्रभु के भी उसी प्रकार जो राधा जी के जो भाव ये तीन भाव इसमें है।
so there are three bhav of Radhika. One is Sanyogini Radha, Vinogini Radha,
और दूसरी
Vrishvanu Nandani Srimati Radharani bhav.
तीनों भाव
So
जो है
So Mahaprabhu was relishing three bhavs of Radhika Rani.
बाद में श्रवण
So we will hear these glories later,
तो इसलिए आए
this bhav later, because Mahaprabhu came on this earth for the same way.
प्रकट हुए
Krishna taking the complexion and bhav of Radhika Rani and descended on this earth.
कृष्ण हरिराव गौर रूप है। इसलिए
That's why
स्वयं राधा जी माने
Radha Rani herself, Gadadhar Pandit,
कृष्ण
he was taking care that
मेरे भाव
that Krishna is relishing my bhav in a proper way or not.
पढ़ाई ठीक से किया कि नहीं किया?
Did he study very nicely or not?
चोरी नकली करके कर
Maybe he is cheating. He is doing cheating and giving exam.
ये रखा गया। क्या
So-
बोलते हैं?
Witness,
हाँ?
गवाह,
अरे परीक्षा के समय जो गार्ड रहते हैं ना,
examiner,
हैं?
examiner बोलते हैं ना.
हाँ? एग्जामिनर
हाँ.
रखा।
So that's why who can keep an eye. So there was two example. There are like two guards who's taking care that somebody is doing not doing cheating. So that's why Sarup Damodar Rai Ramaran, Lalita Vishakha, Sarup Damodar and Rai Ramaran, they are taking care of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That he is relishing the bhav of Radharani's proper way or not. बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। जय जय श्री राधे गोविंद बोलो, हरि गोपाल बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो। चलो भैया, हरे कृष्णा। थैंक यू फॉर टॉलरेटिंग मी। गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल।